Nkitintikin project form a strategic part of His Excellency the President's resetting agenda. This initiative is designed to rebuild critical sectors of our economy, empower Ghanaians to play a leading role in our national development journey. In line with this vision, the project will support households across the country to produce fresh eggs and poultry products for the local markets. Under the Feed Ghana program, government is implementing a 3-track strategy to revitalize the national poultry value chain, supporting small household producers, medium-scale farmers, and large commercial operations alike. This strategy aims to ensure that we produce more of the poultry we consume, create meaningful employment to our youth, and significantly reduce our reliance on imported poultry products. Today's gathering marks the commencement of an important exercise, which is the formal authorization of the Nkitintikin project and distribution of a day-old cheese and essential input to beneficiaries across the region.
And we will get Accra, our constituency, be an our district, be get Accra. Now, person benefit from the Nkitintikin program, no, and then no, yeah, started. We bet me call district level, but it's a who say there's a criteria for beneficiaries. We person benefit here. One kasa will fear no, who compound or one, and now we who a friend say, who space, and now we kukubu. Bia obeti media akukubu obeti media area best na the baby say na mani nyina na the beds na enti every district bia no 10,000 beds obia ope bia beneficiary bia ya certify say wo kukubu ne bia niama obeti me ade ahu akoko no wo ni nyina ya select wo ni there obenya akoko no bako 50 any feed so be kan ho ama every week bia no veterinary officers no be visit o am here say the ekwan bia wo feso and na wo problem bia na o met service our problem now. No, we are rolling it across the country. We the first rollout in April, and the second rollout will come. But year commercial production of poultry, and the year we have selected about 70 poultry farmers. Ready big time, over 50,000 beds. Apart from that, you recruit another second level. If we small to medium scale poultry farmers, more 2,000 to 5,000 beds across the country. The target is that you produce over 7 million beds just this year.
Yes, and Congress will be considered and now, baby, friend Ramsey side say you banks and they are doing now for and create development. But then you into resort to enough flatness. Now your committee way, especially on Muntimino, Manamoso, and your Majuma, you know. You come and can map permits and make sure a new building be a babyano or more a year in line with developmental a year planning of the assembly. It's my charge of some among Quaban, 2 for whom Omunya who don't find money into me from more, especially new developments that spring up now. As we move copy old ones, Tetiana Emma flooding. The same thing that new areas no so the air copy. It's my catch them. Yembe say, what do you see? What shed that we have a better time be a sea moon.
Mo aya mane ne amamre ewo eye Kumasi Prempa Assembly ho a committees ahodo ewo Metropolitan Municipal and District Assemblies no ewo Asante Mantema mo agye atum ebi eye planning committees and afi technical and sub committees ne no and Asante Mantema soafo no nyamfo Dr. Frank Amwako ne kasa wo kire se mensini bia ehia sika se de be ya ometima de aye mpuntudwuma nenso so no sika bia wo be ye se assembly ogi bia no ewo se efa emra kwan so enti se woni to me bia say o de jetua ensese oye enti Asante Mantema obi a wo jetu obi ro hu se enam emra kwan mu se de be ya wo mo enkoye eniema bi emfa nkogege sika bi a ene emra ebo ebra.
And in time videos more who eniema ekoso some of the district assemblies concerning fee fixing and nyuma omo tax wo mo especially about illegal miners or more tax or more. You say I can see across some of the districts. Independent say the behavior until we need to regulate whatever is happening before any further harm is caused. And here instructive almost say Obia fee fixing gazette bia or my biano. Family houses near sure say indeed if it conforms with local government provisions now. Local government act provided guidelines for fee fixing. assemblies now making sure say omo fee fixing no would be in line with local government act. Ebi omi asaka show omo say obia wo levy no e wo district bia making sure say the person is engaged in legal business and now a legally registered entity. Because the way so omo ye quarries no. Once omo use heavy equipment and a day omo ye sound winning so omo use heavy equipment and day and to where these districts also are similar stickers e wo ha omo de revenue. Yemfa won say bia by that be na be share samra no. Yes reset into reset the journey say I was here ready or that than here the amwa ye bia nyefa hu yechi. And beyond illegal miners, or more yes, and winning so say, or more blasting illegally, quarries, no so say environment. The catcher say anybody engage in mine inquiry and as sand winning, making sure so EPA permits or one alliances and send a war assembly, no, who engage in beer, crass or on tier anything. Why engage, you know? Yes, I will basically into no joysticks and these are the directives they are communicated among all the MMDAs say, or more implementing. Pen is the president, my further directives on what to do. So basically, these are the new changes. The ABBA or the assembly.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to draw the majority leaders' attention to the fact that if next week you can program the minister who is responsible for the cocoa board, the CEO, the agric minister, because yesterday the minister responsible for finance had announced about policy. Being the people representative, we should be brief that the haircut that is given to the cocoa farmers, the price reduction from 3,625 to some 2,800, about 1,000 Ghana cedi being cut off. So we should be brief. So committee on the whole. So we have these three key people: our Greek minister, the minister responsible for the cocoa board, the CEO for cocoa board, so that we be properly brief on this, because we are hearing a lot of demonstration that is coming up from the cocoa farmers. They are unhappy about it. People representative haven't been briefed. We don't know what actually is going on, so that if the minister can be summoned to brief us on the committee on the whole, because majority leader, the situation is very bad.
The Honourable Minister for Finance, who has overview of the cocoa sector, and also the Agric Minister and the Chief Executive of the Ghana Cocoa Board must appear, or the Minister of Finance. Mr. Speaker, it's very important that the Minister of Finance, who has sectorial overview of the cocoa sector, be made to come to present a statement which will require of you respectfully to even call for a committee of the whole on this very important matter. Because, Mr. Speaker, so it's very important that programming the business for next week, we thought the business committee led by Honorable Mama Yariga, who pretending not to listen to me, should have programmed the Minister of Finance to appear before the House.
I believe the minister has addressed cocoa farmers. Maybe you want him to address members of parliament, so we can have that discussion with the minister and see the earliest possible convenient time when he can come and then address members of parliament. But I can assure you that cocoa farmers have been spoken to directly by the minister, and the cocoa farmers understand the situation, and it is unpleasant, but cocoa farmers understand the situation. That in view of the declining world market price of the commodity, they themselves as farmers know that it will be difficult to get exactly the amount that they were initially promised. And so I believe that the farmers understand, and they are also very excited about the long-term measures that government is putting in place to address systemically the challenges in the cocoa sector. So the minister will definitely come so that he can brief us as well on the measures that government is taking. I do agree with you that it is important, but we needed to respond to the farmers first and then put them at ease and then come to the House and engage the leaders who are in the house.
After almost 5-6 months of training, today the equipment that we promised that we're going to give to the master craftsmen as a form of retooling their shops, and also tools and equipment to apprentices so that they can help start their own businesses. Today, that promise has become a reality, and that is what we are witnessing today. The NDC, as a party and a government, believes strongly in the youth of this country. And we believe that it is through skills development that we can empower our young people. We want to move our young people from apprenticeship to entrepreneurship. That is why when we launched the National Apprenticeship Program, we also launched the Jumera Program. The vision is that after training our apprentices, we will now push them through the Jumera Program and give them the needed skills so they become their own entrepreneurs and employers, and also employ many more other people. That is the vision of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama.
Youth empowerment is not charity, but an invaluable investment and asset for Ghana's future. At the launch of the National Apprenticeship Program in Tamale last year, the President announced that the NAP would begin with 10,000 apprentices and scale up to 100,000 annually by 2026, backed by a 300 million allocation in 2025. The bold initiative ensures that training costs and stipends are covered, removing financial barriers that often prevent young people from pursuing vocational skills. And today, we are providing our beneficiaries with sewing machines, dryers, safety equipment, toolboxes as a bold step into entrepreneurship and financial freedom and sustainable job creation.
It represents a deliberate investment in the future of our young people and a significant step toward ensuring that they can translate their talent and hard work into sustainable livelihoods across all metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies. This initiative is also a clear expression of His Excellency the President's resetting agenda, an agenda that seeks to rebuild a key sectors of our economy, restore confidence, and place our people at the center of national development.
Greater Accra as a regional. So far in our books, we have over 1,300 apprentices. They started as far back as October 1st, and Amushas here. As you speak, the Benukra are even at the stage of completing what they've started. So we have Omamusia makeup, Omamusia hairdressing, Omamusia carpentry, Omamusia IT, Omamusia welding, plumbing, tiling. I mean, a variety of them. Last year, the target was to do 10,000 across the country. By a year, over 14,000. And so we went actually beyond the target of this year, 100,000. That we ought to do 100,000 this year. And so we are seeing how it will go.